Title: A Zoo-Tastic Day of Fun. Once upon a time in a small town, a group of wide-eyed and excited children gathered at their school, ready for the field trip of a lifetime. It was their first visit to the zoo, and they couldn't contain their excitement. Mrs. Johnson, their cheerful teacher, led the way, her trusty clipboard in hand. As the school bus pulled up to the zoo's entrance, the children erupted with joy. They raced through the gates and into a world of wonders, their eyes sparkling with amazement. The first exhibit they encountered was the Majestic Lions. The kids gasped in awe as they watched the king of the jungle stretch and yawn, showing off his impressive mane. Next, they ventured into the heart of the tropical rainforest exhibit. Colorful birds, giant butterflies, and playful monkeys surrounded them. The children couldn't believe their luck as they stood under a gentle mist, simulating the rainforest humidity. It was like stepping into a magical jungle. Their adventure continued as they strolled through the aquarium. The kids gathered around the glass walls, giggling as they watched clownfish darting among the anemones and graceful seahorses drifting along with the currents. The mesmerizing dance of the fish left them spellbound. It was time for lunch, and they gathered under a shady tree, enjoying sandwiches, chips, and refreshing lemonade. Mrs. Johnson encouraged the kids to share their favorite moments of the day so far. As they recounted their adventures, the excitement grew, and they couldn't wait for what was still to come. After lunch, they found themselves in front of the giraffe exhibit. The children couldn't believe their eyes as they watched these gentle giants stretch their long necks to nibble on leaves high in the trees. The kids tried to mimic the giraffe's long necks and giggled as they pretended to reach for the sky. The afternoon brought a visit to the penguin enclosure. The children loved watching the comical waddle of the penguins as they slipped and slid on the icy rocks. They even got to see the penguins swimming gracefully in the crystal clear water, their black and white feathers glinting in the sunlight. To top off the day, the group made their way to the petting zoo. They had the opportunity to interact with friendly goats, sheep, and even a donkey. The children couldn't stop laughing as the goats nibbled on their shoelaces and the donkey brayed happily. As the sun began to set, the children reluctantly left the zoo, their hearts full of unforgettable memories. They waved goodbye to the animals, promising to return soon. Mrs. Johnson led them back to the school bus, where they all chatted about their incredible adventure. The children knew that this day at the zoo was one they would never forget. They had experienced unbelievable fun and enjoyment, filled with wonder and laughter. As they headed home, they couldn't wait to tell their families all about their first visit to the zoo, a day of adventure and discovery they would cherish forever.